My name's Stephanie Fosh, I'm the Managing Director of Pure Human Resources, and this video is about selection after you've gone through a recruitment process. There's lots to bear in mind as part of a recruitment process, and this is where a lot of employers really fall down. Unlike many things that companies or company business owners have heard of around unfair dismissal, discrimination legislation actually applies to employees from day one of employment, but it also applies to candidates applying for your process. So it's really important that your advert and your selection process is in no way discriminatory, because you run the risk of having an employment tribunal claim potentially against you, as well as obviously the reputational damage that may cause. So it's thinking about your criteria in your selection advert, but also to make sure that you minimise any bias as part of that selection process. So offers of employment are really important because actually you're offering a contract in the same way you would do any commercial contract. So any offer you make, if it's agreed and accepted, is binding even though it's not in writing at that stage. So if you're going to make an offer, make sure, I would personally write a script for myself to make sure what that job offer includes. So is it include a probationary period? Just what salary is it? What are the terms, the hours? Is it subject to any entry criteria? So maybe it's evidence of a driving licence or qualification certificates, or maybe references. Whatever it is, you need to make sure that you include that as part of the verbal offer, and then obviously clarify it as soon as possible in writing straight after. Yes, so it is a legal requirement now that you provide a contract of employment. Some people call it a written statement of particulars by day one of employment. So everybody's now entitled to that statement as soon as you join. And that's obviously the legislative position, but actually it's much more beneficial as you as an employer to make sure that you send out a contract, written statement, whatever you prefer to call it, in advance of somebody joining, because it sets out the parameters of the contract, the relationship between the two of you, so that the person has a chance to read it, to understand it, and culturally decide whether they actually still want to work for you. Our phone number is 01794 329 470. Have a look at our website, which is purehumanresources.co.uk. If you want to, you can have a click and you can click through to the applicant tracking system, which will show you the types of vacancies we've got live at any one moment in time. And we've also got some FIFO reviews around our services, or contact myself or Marta directly. Our info box email is info@purehumanresources.co.uk.